Here's a quick install of your Dalmo Bidet toilet attachment. Now this one here I got from Amazon, and this is a non-electric self-cleaning dual nozzle. Okay, you have two nozzles on there, one for your rear and the other for the female part. Now this is a pretty easy install, so just follow along. Now out of the box you get the bidet attachment itself, and you can see the dual nozzles here. This one here works the rear, and this is for the female part here. And you can see the knobs here, and I'll show you how this works once we set this up. You also get a bag of goodies here. And out of this pack here, first thing you get is a user manual, which you're not going to need. You also get mounting brackets here, and you also have these non-slip mat here. You have a T-valve here with a rubber washer. You also have some plumber's tape, basically Teflon tape. You have your hose attachment here, and they supply you with 3 bumpers here. You may or may not need it. For myself, I'm definitely going to need this because of the shape of my toilet seat, okay? So step number 1, first thing is go ahead and turn off the water supply to your toilet. Make sure you make that all the way tight right there. Next thing is go ahead and flush this and make sure all the water leaks out, okay? Okay, we're good there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this lid off the toilet, okay? So back here what you can do is you can pop these right here, and you will need like a Phillips head screwdriver, and we're going to go ahead and there's a nut on the bottom of this. So let me just hold on to that and let's take this off. Okay, first one's out, and you can see the bolt on there. Let me just put this to the side, and we're going to work on the second one here. Now your toilet seat should pop right off, just like this. Put this to the side. Next thing is go ahead and grab your bidet attachment, put it upside down, and what we're going to do is these like non-slip rubber mats here, we're going to put into there. So let's go ahead and open this up. So here they are right here, and we're simply going to press these into here. Nice and flush, like this. Next thing we're going to do is place the bidet attachment on top of the toilet, and then you're going to grab these mounting brackets, and you're going to go ahead and just pop these in here, and you kind of want to go ahead and get a feel, put it on nice and secure, and you want to go ahead and match the holes up. Then you want to go ahead and grab your toilet seat. You just want to put the top on there, put it directly on top, and then we want to go ahead and get the screws, and we want to put it right into there. So make sure the holes are lined up. Once that's tight, you can go ahead and put that back down. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and take this hose off here from the toilet. Again, make sure that there's no water in here, okay? And this is closed, there's no water coming out. So you can go up here, we can go ahead and loosen this up. You can probably just loosen it with your hands if you have strong hands. If not, then you will need a wrench. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and there's probably going to be a little bit of water that's stuck in the hose. That's going to come out, as you can see there, but not that much. Let me just go ahead and take this off. All right, there we go. You might want to put a towel on the bottom just for a little bit of water is going to be coming out. Okay, so the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to grab the T-valve like this, and we're going to screw that onto here, okay? Now, they gave you 2 washers here. The way you want to put it is in like this. The skinny part is on top like that. And they gave you like a second one, but I won't need it because I already have one that's in there. So I can just use this as a spare if I wish. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some Teflon tape on this thread as well as down here. Just a little tiny bit is fine. Now you may want to put a little Teflon tape on the valve down here that's on the toilet as well. Now let's go to get the T-valve. Don't forget that black rubber washer. The skinny side is up. Let's go ahead and tighten this onto here to the bottom of the toilet. Now just remember, when you tighten any of these bolts up, you don't want to make it too tight. What I typically do is I hand tighten everything, and then I'll put the water on. If there's any leaks, and I'll slowly start tightening it up, okay? If you're going to actually tighten it up, then you will need some sort of wrench as well. All right, so next thing is I just want to make sure this little nozzle is pointed this way so we can connect it onto here. Now let's go ahead and grab this, and we're going to go ahead and put this on the bottom right here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab this hose, and I'm going to put one end into this valve right here, and the other end I'm going to hook it to the bidet right here, and you can see that I did, oops, oh, sorry about that, but you can see I put some Teflon tape on here as well. Doesn't matter what end you use. Let me just go ahead and put this one on first. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and plug the other end, or screw the other end into here. All right. Now really quickly, if you guys have a nice gap on here, then what you want to do is go ahead and install the actual bumpers. Let me go ahead and lift this up, and you can see how I attach mine. Okay, you just peel the white adhesive on there and you press and you hold it. Make sure it's a very flat spot. If it's not 100% flat, then these may end up like falling off. So make sure you find something nice and flat and press and hold it in for like a minute, and these won't fall out, okay? Also, you notice like on here, there's no bumpers or some kind of rubber padding on here, but this actually works fine. I thought that it would be like a little bit loose, shaky, but these actually work pretty well. Next thing is now I'm gonna go ahead, and we're just about done. Let me go ahead and turn the water on, and I'm gonna turn this on, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's any leaks. If there's leaks, then I may have to tighten some things up. Okay, so far so good, no leaks. I'm gonna wait for the water to fill up, then I'm gonna take a test drive on here, and I'm gonna use both of these, and I wanna check to see if there's any leaks on this part of the hose as well, okay? All right, so I just did a test drive, everything went well. So basically you have a knob here, and you have the pressure knob on the first knob here. Is just how much water pressure you want. And back here, if you leave it off, that's gonna hit the female part. If you turn it to the right, then it's gonna hit your actual rear. If you wanted to go ahead and clean it, you would have to turn it all the way over this way, and then you can go ahead and turn this on. And you can see the self-cleaning nozzle right there. And now let me show you the female part. Let me turn them both off right now. Let me just put this towel here. And then female part, let's go, ready? Whoa! Right there. And then let's go to the butt. Let me turn it all the way over. And now the other nozzle is gonna shoot out. There you go. Pretty simple. Any questions, comments, issues? Just comment below. Good luck, guys.